in my life. I'm doing this from Google Hangouts. Hello. Welcome to my channel. Borderline hoarderish, where hoarding is only cool if you can sell it for a profit. Woo! I am losing my mind today, and that's all right. Really, I probably lose my marbles every day. And in fact, if y'all seen them, please make sure to P.O. box them back to my mind. Right up here where my kidneys are. That's where I need them. Let me get my screens up. It's a working Wednesday. Gonna show you my haul. It is beautiful out here in Colorado. It's gorgeous, really. I think there's a storm brewing, but pretty typical this time of year. Getting my screen up. My apologies. I should have done this ahead of time. I'm an amateur. You'd think I learned this yet. Hello. Oh. Amateur. What? You'd think I learned this yet. All right. Oops, sorry. My bad. Where is my chair? I'm having problems today, people. All right. We are good to go. I see the chat. And I see Rebecca. Rebecca, you are first. Hello, friend. I appreciate you. I was thinking about you just a little bit ago and was wondering when you're going to go live with me, girl. I know that you have to get some things set up, right? Or get a laptop or something like that. But if we did a working live, we could just maybe have, us and then maybe another person, and you won't have to worry about watching the chat. We could just tell you. And Paul, right? PMDB Entertainment. I'm pretty sure that's your name. Welcome. Thank you very much for joining me. This was a unplanned live, so I'm not sure who's going to be in here, and that is all right because I am here to show you all what I got. Right here. Look. Is this not amazing? I need to get on my other screen here because I'm just seeing, it's so confusing to see yourself. Don't mind me, people. I'm a noob. I don't know what I'm doing. One of these days I'll get it figured out. Everybody. I don't know why every time I go live I have that song stuck in my head. Yeah. Rock your body. Because I don't even like that song. I got sunshine on a cloudy day. All right. Anyways, so I got these shirts. You like my shirt? It's got Abraham Lincoln on it, and it says, nerds are cool. Yeah, see? It's verified. Nerds are cool, people. It's on a shirt. Nerds are cool. I knew it. I was trying to tell y'all nerds were cool. Nobody was listening to me. I was kidding. Actually, since the Big Bang Theory show became super big, really nerds have become cooler, technically. And then on the bottom it says, whatever you are, be a good one. And I love it. I was like, yeah, that's going to happen. Because I always tell people, they're a good egg or a bad egg. And if I call you or if I tell you that you're a good egg, take it as a compliment. For real. So, yesterday was mighty chaotic, but I was going to show my haul last night, and well, my son actually wanted to help me, but But then a very good dear friend of mine needed to do an auction, and I 100% was there to support her because she's amazing, and I wasn't too concerned about trying to do my haul in the morning, so I wanted to be there for her. I was telling her yesterday morning that you know, I try to be a good loyal friend, and especially if people in my close circle need me, then I'm gonna be there. You know, I may not have a huge circle of friends, and that's all right with me. But I do have some that I definitely love to be there for, you know, when the time is needed. And that's what I did yesterday. I was there for a couple of friends. Saw my best friend yesterday. I helped her paint a little bit, and I have known her for 28 years or something like that. She is pretty amazing. So yeah, I bought stuff from my first auction through YouTube Live yesterday, which was really cool, and it was really awesome that you know, I was buying it from somebody I care so much about, who is Kelly. If you all don't know, that would be Hip Flippin' Mama. She did an auction yesterday, and man, it was long, but what a great time it was. It really was awesome. Highly entertaining. I think more auctions should be like that. That's pretty funny. Oh, that's me. Okay, yep. So that I must have got the name right. I have 9 boxes of books and 2 bags of clothes ready to go to Goodwill. Yeah. Are you is that like death pile type of thing that you're doing, or are you just doing a spring clean, winter clean, whatever you want to call it? Nice outfit. You have a great personality. Thank you for the I'm a little bit of an oddball. I have a hat and then a bow over it, a knitted hat, a bow. This is probably the only thing that I paid full price for, and in fact, this silly floppy bow, floppy bow, floppy bow, is the most expensive thing on me. Besides my shoes, I guess. I'm wearing Nikes. But yeah, my bow I think cost like $6, I'm pretty sure, and that was even on clearance. Shirt was 99 cents. This 99 cents. Pants were technically free. They're J-Lo jeans. I'm wearing my J-Lo jeans. So yeah, I have I don't know, I guess an eclectic taste, maybe. I don't know. I just wear stuff because I like it. You know, I got a little floppiness going on today. I got my floppy buttons. Is this not cute? Well, Paul might not think it's cute. But I know Rebecca probably would. So they're like leather. These little buttons. I like my buttons. And then my hat. I love things with humongous, huge hoods on them. I like it. And hats. I'll be back again for sure. Cool. Yeah, I appreciate you being here. You know, stopping by. All right, now, see, I done got messed up my floppy bow. It's a sad bow, but doesn't mean I'm sad, though. I'm not sad. Are you sad? I'm not sad. I'm tired. That's what I am. I'm tired. Oh, I see another thing I need to pull down. I forgot I need to list those little glasses today. If anybody hops on that I know well, not super, obviously. I don't know anybody super well quite yet, but I'd love, you know, if you guys feel like hopping on, let me know, and I'll send you a link to the ones that know who I'm talking about. Rebecca. Or maybe if Leticia hops in or whatever. This was unplanned, so I'm not too worried. I had to, and I have the world's biggest Jiminy Cricket, seriously. I feel bad for having to do this, but I had to undo a bunch of the bells on my YouTube because it was sort of distracting when I do go live. And as silly as it is, sometimes they're going to be alive, and I joke. I'm like, oh, well, there goes half my audience. But it was kind of a true statement, and I don't want anybody to ever think that, like, especially the ones that do stay and stick around, that I don't appreciate them. So I decided to turn off some bells so that I could really devote my time to those who are watching, even if they are watching on a replay, because I was looking at my analytics. I started going live. Has it been a month? Almost. No, yeah, I think it has been a month. And I was looking at my analytics last night, and I'm almost to 10,000 hours of watch time, which to me is crazy. But hear me out. So in December 31st, I had wrote down in my little book somewhere that my goal for the whole year was to get 10,000 hours of watch time. Well, I've almost hit that in a month, and maybe there's people out there that hit it way faster than I do, but that's amazing. That's amazing to know that there's 10,000 minutes. That's 10,000 minutes of people's time that they have taken to watch me, and that's awesome. Really, truly is amazing. I know I always say I'm blessed, but I really am blessed. And it's definitely opened my eyes, doing the YouTube live thing to a lot of things, and even my own self. It's hard to put yourself out there like that. And I avoided doing that because I was so worried that I was going to have to tame the crazy. And, I was concerned sort of in a way of what people think. And then I thought to myself, well, that's silly, because if I go through life not, off camera and not giving a poo what people think, and I don't mean like I just go around being obnoxious all the time. I know when to be appropriate and respectful and mind my manners, stuff like that. But if I go through life, and I teach my kids to not care, just to always be you, then it's silly for me to go and make YouTube videos and go live and not go by what I'm trying to advise even my own kids to do, just to be themselves. All right, see, I shouldn't put these silly bows on, because then I just mess with them. Whoa, I almost fell out of my chair. All right, we're just going to leave the floppy bow. Floppy bow, it's just going to have to stay. Just going to have to stay. So, I went thrifting yesterday for maybe an hour. I don't even think it was that long. And I caved. Well, of course, I picked up a bag. Y'all know me. I love little bags full of little goodies, or not goodies, but they're kind of little treasure hunts. And I did pick up quite a few shirts. I'm not planning on always having a bunch of clothes in my store, because it's much easier for me to like list this, for me personally, than list clothing. But I want to do it so that I can at least make the process a little faster, to learn a little bit, because sometimes I do come across really good ones, really good shirts. I don't know if I'll ever get into the jean thing. Maybe shorts, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I got some shirts because I thought they were cute. They were cool. They're all technically guys' shirts, but I wear guys' shirts. I don't know. Is this a guy's shirt? Is this shirt not awesome? It makes me laugh. I think it's so funny. Like, I really wish that I would have found some glasses like this. Technically, I wear glasses, but I need a new pair, and I can't afford them. Glasses are expensive. Is it not crazy how expensive glasses are? Oi! All right, let me show you. Oh, that's great, Pam. Just knocking shiz on the ground. I got all my colors back behind me. So this one is staying. I'm not going to be. I need to fix my screen to scoot it over. There is one, and it's nothing special. I'm sure it was a Walmart shirt. But I thought it was awesome only because, hello, there's a freaking unicorn on it, people. And a rainbow. And you see that? You see that right there? What is that? Right there. Right there. You see it? It's a taco. Taco, unicorns, and a rainbow. Sold. I'm on it. I'm all over it. Yeah. I had to get it. I might give it to my daughter because she has the Deadpool pants. They're like, I don't know, sweats or I call them comfy pants that has Deadpool riding a unicorn. I had to show that. Here's another shirt I picked up. It's unfortunately has a small hole, so I might just keep it and wear it as my St. Patty's shirt since I don't have a lot to put in. I missed this because it was where the tag was through and I didn't look at it. What a dweeb, right? This is kind of cool. Pied Piper. This is what Silicon Valley, HBO. Yeah. So I picked up clothes and then some hard goods. It is a double teabag kind of day, friends. I'm drinking Morning Thunder. Morning Thunder. I will show you me hole. No, not my hole. My haul. Oh, there. Oh, great. Now my chat just went away. Professional. We could turn this mic off this way. Oh, he's so funny. Har. Here is a green Nike golf shirt. It's pretty good condition. I found so many Nike shirts and Adidas shirts, all kinds of shirts, and they just weren't really a high enough dollar amount for me, or they had something wrong with them. So, but I got this. It is dry fit, double XL. It's pretty nice, though. I mean, it's all right. It's not personally my technical style, but these shirts do pretty good. Karma Carousel. Oh, your name is awesome. Good morning. Welcome. It sounds like Destiny, the Shamrock Pixie. She always says, welcome. She's so cute. Here is a Ralph Lauren Polo, large. It's navy. It's sort of that one that's kind of like see-through. This is something my man would wear if it didn't have the V-neck. Pretty nice shirt. I like it. And we have a U.S. Polo. It is definitely orange. Kind of like an almost mandarin, darker orange. I wouldn't quite say blood orange. There's a little spot on here I need to touch up. It's a large. I don't know if this doesn't look very large. 14 to 16. Wait, 4 to 16. 14 to 16. That sounds like a kid size. Nice looking little collared polo. I like the stripe across it, actually. Then we have a salmon or peach color. Hello, Joanna. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Calvin Klein, what would you say? Is this peach or salmon? I think it's salmon. Is she peachy? It's so soft. Like, I want to rub against it. Smelly cat, smelly cat. What are they feeding you? Smelly cat, smelly cat. Okay, going. My dog's freaking out. She thinks I'm now talking to the cat. Go on, pumpkin. Go on. Go on. Smelly cat, smelly cat. I'm Sheila. Sorry, that was rude. How rude. How very, very rude. I liked the graphics on this. Not a high selling or high dollar amount, but you know what? It's light. It's got great graphics on it. I don't know how to pronounce this dude's last name. I can't remember. I'm not a expert in clothes. I literally just pick stuff out because I like it. Or I think visually it has, appeal to it. What is it? Christian Audiger, someone. Mama! I was just talking about you. Saying how it's awesome to have good friends and to support good friends. And how you pop my cherry on the buying something from a live auction through YouTube. Woohoo! I'm so excited. Stop in quickly to say hi and thank you so much for your support. Oh, no problem. I know that you're working and stuff. You'll have to update me on how today goes because I saw your live this morning. Kentucky Catman Outdoor Adventures. Hello, hello. Outdoor Adventures. That is cool. I can't wait for it to be nice. I hopped into a fishing, well, I don't know if the channel was fishing, but it was alive and they were talking about fishing. And I want to go fishing so bad. It is literally the longest I've ever gone my entire 34 years of existence to not have gone fishing. And it's killing me. I'm not killing me. I obviously survived, but I didn't go last summer. I didn't go last summer because I had my heart surgery at the beginning of summer, and I wasn't allowed, well, for 6 weeks, I had my arm in a sling. I had my arms attached to my body. And then after that, there was limitations. I could only go so high for so far, or for a length of time, and then I couldn't do this type of movement. So I plan on going fishing a lot this year. Wow, I popped a cherry. Yeah, mama. Hi, girl. Hey. I see Anna Mora is in here. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. I must work on paperwork from auction last night. I only have 15 minutes. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, make sure to, whenever you get a chance to invoice me so I could pay you. Pay you, babe. Pay you, pay you. So far, so good. Not bad at all. Oh, yeah, here's the back of this shirt, by the way. Of course, I was drawn to it because of the skull on it. And the bling bling. It's got some bling bling. Bling, bling, bling. Bling. Heard it through the grapevine. Not much longer would you be mine. Ooh. I'm like, I put on some mascara. That's about it. Look at this. You see these bags? Oh, hey. I'm just gonna be sleeping while here. Here's a South Pole. Has a nice little. It's so great that my brain just every time I turn on the camera. It's another orange shirt. I apparently was drawn to orange. It kind of sticks out like a sore thumb in the Goodwill. But I like it. It is a size extra large. Oh, here's the little tag. It's in great shape, which is awesome. I couldn't find any holes in it. That's that one. This one is awesome. It's a small, but it was so amazing. And it's not any special type of brand or anything. But the graphic on it is amazing. Pug life, yo. Yo, pug life. How cute is that? I really want a pug. I wanted a pug for a couple years now. The animals I have are enough to handle at this current moment. But pugs are so cute. They just have such a silly looking squishy face. Like they just were running. They were running and they smashed into something. How cute is that? Pug life. Pug life. Pug life. That's a cute shot. Hello, Candace. Pugly. Yeah, isn't Pug. I love pugs so much. They just look so sad. I'm such a sucker for animals. Like if it was up to me, if I could afford it, I'd seriously have a farm right now full of animals or a sanctuary or something to save animals. All right, next I picked up an Adidas shirt. Adidas, as you all probably know, is a good, pretty easy sell. I have another Adidas shirt that's red. It doesn't have the stripe on it, though. I need to show things slower, huh? I'm doing the same thing that I'm always yelling at y'all about. Even though you can't hear me when you're on your lives, I'm like, show it slower! People be all, look at this. Okay, you like it? Good shape. That's the tag. Adidas. Oh, I like it. My daughter, of course, wants it. I have gotten plenty of really awesome t-shirts in the past, but between my daughter and my man, they just want them all. And so I told them, before I even showed them any of this, I was like, this is going in my public eBay store, people. Okay? You cannot take these. This one I love because it's Oktoberfest. Vail, Colorado. It says Vail on the back. It's 2014 Oktoberfest. Anything with well, especially here in Colorado, I don't know about necessarily everywhere else, but Vail is one of the cities that does well as a word to put in a title. So it will do good. Vail and Aspen and these like ski resort places. But I thought that was cool. This one made me chuckle because I was thinking of, I don't know if any of you follow, I know some of you. follow the Roll and Picker, Mike at the Roll and Picker, but he does auctions, for people, or is the caller, and he is always talking about, oh, that would look good with a Harley shirt and some Harley pants, and him and the whole Harley thing always. But I saw this, and if it's Harley, and it's in good condition, I'll almost always pick it up if I can get it for the right price. It's just something that usually stays here and I don't sell. Again, another orange shirt. This one's definitely a little darker orange. Just show you the graphic on the back. And got the Harley Davidson motorcycles. Pirate matey. Says Savannah, Harley Davidson on River Street, Georgia. Another thing that will probably do pretty well for a couple reasons, because it's got Harley Davidson on it, and it also has a name that I'm going to put right up in that title. Depending on the value of something, like if it goes above, I'd say probably if I'm listing it at 25 or above, if I can double the category that it goes in, then I do. I won't do this for this one, but just as an example, to do it as a souvenir, Georgia type of souvenir, and then also in the category of Harley Davidson. All right, this next one is slightly inappropriate. So if there is, well, I guess a kid wouldn't necessarily understand, but just forewarning you. My mind is slightly in the gutter sometimes. Okay, really, like all the time, but I saw this shirt and I thought it was hilarious. Very inappropriate. It's something I would probably never wear out in public. It's by Busted Tees. The Joke's on You. It's a triple X. It's green. Ready? I'm about to lose a whole bunch of fans, huh? They're going to be like, man, that girl is perverted. Got to remember, I have 4 brothers, and I don't know. I was a little bit of a tomboy in life. Oh, whatever. All you girls are pervs too. You just don't admit it. So yeah, it would be a toaster with a piece of bread. And it says, I want you inside of me. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. My daughter used to tell me, that is inappropriate, Mom. That is inappropriate. I've seen words. Yeah, I got to get my sweater out. I'll have to show you my sweater that I need to get listed. But, yeah, it's not. You're right. There's far worse, but I thought it was funny. This is one of my favorite ones. I do have some more, but they're in the washer. Maybe they'll be dry. This one is really cool. 3D tees by the mountain. It's an extra large, 46, 48. If this was closer to my size, I would have definitely probably kept this. It's got like a camo, type of tie-dye sort of look. But it's like the tree of life, yin-yang tree of life. How cool is this, right? I would wear it. Laughing so hard I can. Don't go breaking your husband's eardrum. Is that not funny? Like, you can't tell me, Rebecca, that your hubby wouldn't laugh hysterically if you were like, you just showed up in that shirt and you're like, hey, babe, hey. Yeah. I like some of these shirts that have, when the stitching is Not so blended in, but this is cool. Is this not cool? It's a tree of life. Did I show you that one? All right, well, I'm going to show y'all some of my hot goods that I got. Well, I picked these up. I have so much packing material, and I usually could just get it for free, but the price was right when it was 50 cents, and I don't sell CDs or DVDs, but they got a little more substance, at least, than these ones. These are like my favorite to use, and obviously the price is right because you can get a buttload of them for free if you have a store and you use your coupon, your quarterly coupon. Have I said that piece of toast that's definitely gonna get burnt? That's funny. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, this is supposed to be a daytime show. Whoops, missed that mark. We need to save those for the night show. Hey. All right, I'm sure y'all are like, okay, why is she still showing us this? How boring. I had you're a resetting burned. Your man sounds pretty funny. Okay, I'm gonna show you this. So this, I could kick my own butt, people, for doing this because I know better than this, and they had packed it into a bag, which was fine, and put something else inside of this I'm about to show you. And when I put stuff in my car, if I have clothes or something in my car, even a jacket, then I'll sort of repack the thing so it doesn't break. And I'm a goob because then I was driving on the highway and they're doing a bunch of construction on some of the main highways here in Denver. So ridiculous. And so they're really, really bumpy because they like scrape out the white lines in the center. And yeah, it's really messed up. Really messed up right now, but it was bouncing, and so it chipped, which is really pooey because I do really well with this type of thing. So it says what? Gallo design, royal blue, hand painted, dishwasher safe. It's got a little lid to it. Here's where it chipped. Just kidding. Now where did it go? Oh, so it chipped in a couple spots. And this wasn't broken when I picked it up. Chipped right here. Can you see it? Oh, yeah, you can see it now. Woo. And right here, which stings. These are always, for me, pretty quick sellers, especially if something has the lid to it. And this is a great little size. It's got great color, cute little pattern, like the little berry type of pattern on it. It's freaking broken. So you know what I'm probably going to do, just like some of the other things that I do when I get them, is I plan on making a bigger fairy garden this year, and I really like to use trash, I guess, best way to say it, something that I would, maybe throw away or donate, and make it into parts and pieces of my little fairy village. So I think I'm going to do that and make it into a little house somehow. I'm pretty creative like that. Sorry, it has to be said, and then I will stop. If you go in something and come out all crusty, you might want to get that checked. Yeah, that's not good. You don't want some crusties. I mean, Especially, I just can't. I'm gonna cry. It's so funny. It's so inappropriate. So funny though. So funny. Pretty hilarious. Good tip on me. I picked up. Why can't you sell it? I mean, I could, but with as much effort as it's gonna take to wrap that, and now that it's broken, to me, it's not necessarily worth it. I come across stuff like that all the time, especially when garage sale season starts, and it's a pretty bad chip in a few spots, and all I can see is it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. And I I want people to buy stuff from my store that's, good quality and good shape. If it's something that's antique or really, obviously the price, if the chip doesn't matter, then I'll sell it. But this would not make me feel right, because if you're going to put something in it to cook or whatever it is, or something hot, like, I would feel bad if this continued to chip. So for my own Jiminy Cricket, I'm not going to sell it. It's just not worth it. It's not a high enough dollar thing for me to worry about. I could technically sell it, but I'm not going to. I got a puzzle. Probably maybe list this 10, 15 bucks. 10 bucks. 1,000-piece puzzle, not opened. Puzzles do pretty good. Games do pretty good. More so towards Christmas, but we're kind of in that slow season. But it's going to pick back up because we are in the start of tax season. So, and during slow season, you really just got to work just a little bit harder. Is all you got to do. Yeah, I thought it was it would be cool. I don't know where this is, but I love bridges. I do. And water. This looks like something I would paint a picture of. It's 21.5 by 27, which is a pretty good little size. 1,000 pieces. Anybody else like puzzles? We like puzzles around here. Oh, yeah, that's true. Didn't realize it was on the inside. Yeah, that thing is broken right. The lid wasn't even the part that I was necessarily still worried about. It was that chip that was on the brim of it. So each time that lid is going to go on that, it's going to continue to break. If the chip was on the outside bottom of it or something, it'd be different then. I was discussing glass pieces just, I think, I don't know, in one video. There's value in glass pieces. They got to be, of course, in good shape, unless they're by somebody really famous, or again, antique or really vintage. But any type of glass pieces do really well. This is so pretty. The price was right. It is marked on the bottom. It says, well, it's just marked with a sticker. So it's not old or vintage or anything. By Appalachian Glass. Is that open or closed puzzle? It is closed. It has not been opened. I don't know. I won't list puzzles that are open unless I for sure know that all the pieces are there. Like, we take really good care of our puzzles, and if I want to sell one, then I'll, it will have been a puzzle that we just did, or that I know for sure is all the pieces in there. Like, when we open stuff, games and pieces, puzzles and all that, I, baggy everything in it. And I think that's a lot why a lot of things that we have stay so nice. My parents were really good about, especially my stepmom, teaching me to really take care of your things. And she would always bag up all the game pieces, because the tradition of having game night here is a tradition that started with my dad and my stepmom. Of anytime we would go, you know, I would go over there, we would play a game of some sort. I love board games. I've thought about trying to figure out how to do live game nights because I think it would be really fun. I think it would be really fun to get a group of people together and do a hangout or something. We have full watching. There's a lot of people big people that have gone live today, and that's all right. That is all right. I appreciate the ones that are here so much, so much. I literally question myself sometimes about, should I do this? Should I go live? Well, I don't want to be rude or all these things. And yeah, I've been trying to go live since Monday again, and I haven't got a chance because I was too worried about being rude. So I was like, you know what? I need to do this for me. I need to make sure that, you know, my audience knows that I'm here, that I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere, y'all. All right, so I got a lovely bunch of coconuts. No, I got a bag. I don't have the bag anymore, but it was like grocery size bag. And I picked it up, sort of scanned. It's hard to tell sometimes, especially if there's things like I got that are breakable in it on whether they're all right. But when I pick up a bag of something, especially if, you know, I know that it's probably, there's pieces that are broken, I will sort of scan the outside of it to see if there's at least one item that I see that I could sell and double, triple, quadruple, you know, my money invested in the bag. Price-wise, it depends on what the bag is full of, you know, whether I'm going to buy it or not. I try to be smart. I'm definitely trying to up my game and start hitting some more really big numbers and not be so afraid to put up a lot of the things that I know are value, but I've been afraid because of the shipping part. I shipped out that big wood inlay picture yesterday, packed it the night before. There's a video coming for that because I did it because the item was so expensive. I wanted to, or not expensive. It was really a great deal to the person who bought it. A beautiful, beautiful, unique type of piece of artwork that somebody, whoever made it, spent a long, long time doing. Like it would take me forever to do what they did. And to pull so many different types of wood from all around the world and put it in one picture is incredible. I mean, that tells a story right there. Amazing. It took a while to pack, but I wanted to have it on film just in case so no funny business happened, you know. So I went through every step and made sure to take the time to do everything as perfect as possible. Speaking of that, I forgot to pack the things I need to pack today. Good job, Kim. Cheerio. Oh boy. That's all right. I'll just have to pack those right up when I go home. Why do you people watch me if I don't even know what I'm doing? All right, let me show you my little baggie of goodies. So I got a bunch of pigs. Yep. Piggies. This little piggy went to the market. Farm animals sell, people. You get it for the right price. They do sell. They do well. I'll pick them up. I actually don't like to pick up precious moment stuff unless it's really for the right price, because that doesn't always do as good. Some of the figurines, like the bears or, you know, some of those, they do all right, but I think it takes a lot of effort to pack those for the price that they are. where you can pick them up from. And plus, I see so many of them in every thrift store I go to. I'm going for the stuff that I don't see as often. Yeah, maybe I'm missing the bandwagon on that one, but all right. So yeah, I got this little piggy. It says Russ on the bottom. Russ, Berry, and Company. I looked all of these ones up. You know, when they, for the price that I paid for them, it's awesome. This is going to take me no time to take pictures of. I love taking photos of things like this because I'll just take my phone, right? Set it on my little ghetto arrangement I got over here, or even up here, depending on if I'm doing a working live or if I'm trying to watch somebody, you know, and just set my camera down and just tilt it. I'll be like, oh, turn, 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 bottom, bam. I take a picture with a penny or something to show the size, done. You know, and when I need to pack and ship it, bubble wrap, baggie of some sort, into, this will probably just go into a bubble type of mailer. The ones of higher 20 and above, or if it really has a lot of parts and pieces that I'm worried about, then I'm for sure going to box it. Like these, I'll box. I've been finding a lot of little knickknacks in storage, but I usually donate them. There's some money in little types of things like this. This is what I think. I think you should try to pretty much list whatever you can or research about it, especially if you already have it, you know, in your house. You can lot up similar types of items. Like I could lot this up, all these little piggies that I got. But I like to do them individual, and the ones that don't sell, if I sit on them for too long, then I will start to lot them up. But there's money in little figurines. We're getting into spring, and people really like some of these stone these stone critters is what they're called. You know, for, well, obviously to collect in their own house or put up on shelves or something like that, but to put them in their gardens. Wow, more like these types of ones. This is another one. This is a stone critter. So is this one. They're all from the 90s. Excellent shape. I can't believe that there wasn't a single one of them that was broken in this bag. Oh yeah, see, here you go. Little stone critters. It's got a little made in the USA tag on it. It's cute. This one is so cute. I think little baby miniature pigs are just the cutest thing ever. There's a place not too far from where I live it's like a farm, and they have all kinds of animals, but they have some hogs there. And every time we drive by, my son and I try to name as many animals as we can, or look to see. I've lived in this area for, I don't know how many years now, since 2013, 2014, something like that. And I've watched this farm kind of grow. They started out with a goat, and then they got some llamas, and it just continued to grow and grow. And every time I go by there, there's more and more animals. And I got this little pup. Again, it has a little sticker on the bottom. Cute, right? Cute. Cute. Here's another one from the same. It doesn't have a sticker on the bottom, but you can tell just by the way that it's designed. Actually, this one's better. And the texture, that it's Same company. Little stone critters. It's not marked. The little see no, hear no, speak no. Cute. This little piggy went to the market. And this little piggy went way, all the way home. All the way home. Make sure I'm on my live chat. I'm always afraid to start clicking buttons. Mess something up. Oh, see? Click the button. And the screen I need went away. Oh, there we go. Oh, there I am. Oh, wow. I'd be looking like a hot mess. Flappy bowl. Flap, flappy bowl. I was watching over the weekend. Oh, balls. I can't remember what their names are. I want to say Katy and Becky. Pretty sure that's who it is. So I had not watched them yet. And they popped up on my YouTube. I think there was just, I don't know how all that works, but I know there was a bunch of people in their chat. I've heard of them. And I thought they were awesome. The energy that was being put off was like, yep, that's me. Yep. So it was nice to see somebody else, being a little bit goofy. I loved it. I loved the energy. I mean, I know that I can be too much sometimes, but I want to invest in a microphone so that the sound is a little better. A webcam would be nice. I'm doing this off my laptop. My phone has an amazing camera on it. Absolutely amazing. But when I do lives, I need my phone. And I also use my phone to take pictures, so that doesn't work out too well. Or don't work out too well. Oh, sorry. These ones, who knows? I might sit on them for a minute because they're Halloween. And that's all right. I think if I sit on them too long, or maybe they'll sell. Wait, they're so cute though. But it's a little kind of Halloweenish. This one is a little piggy in a cute little ghost-like outfit with a little bag. Looks like an orange and an apple. It says boo on the bag. How cute is that, right? It's so cute. The detail in some of these is really incredible. It says TLP on the little. Oh, I forgot the bottom's marked. Hello! TLP, which is this little piggy. TLP right here. Oh, y'all, I had to put stickers up by my camera. I put happy face stickers because I always forget to look at the camera and I'm always looking at myself. Hi, girl. Hey, how you doing? What's up? Squeal with fright. That's what it says on the bottom here. I thought that one was just really cute. This Christmas-like one is absolutely adorable. It might be my favorite one. No, the other one. This one still has a price tag on it. It says $19.95. Inesco, Yule Tide Yummies, fill our tummies. How funny. How cute. I think they're really, really cute. Super, super cute. There is a pig collector out there. Oh, I know it. And in fact, when I was standing in line getting ready to pay for this, there was a gentleman behind me who had 2 pig figurines. And he looked at my bag as I pulled it out of my car and he said, "Where did you see that?" I said, "On the shelf." He said, "I came here specifically to look for pig figurines, pig collectibles for my wife," because that's what he was going to get her for Valentine's Day. Just saying. So this originally, obviously, was $16.50. I don't know. I mean, I could leave that on there. So cute, so cute. Where's the little TLP for this little piggy? TLP. Your picture looks pretty clear on your laptop. That's awesome. I have to clean glassware today, and I can photograph. Oh, girl. Glassware. Yeah. Definitely got to clean that good, right? Y'all think that it's like awesome, and then you stick it under the light, and every single time I'm on, man, I'm horrible about putting on a lot of lotion and chapstick. Y'all haven't noticed. And when I'm eBaying stuff, I try to make sure to put the lotion not on the very tips. There's so many things that are shiny, and you won't see it until you start to photograph it. All the little prints. So silly. I see Dad's Vintage Garage has popped in with some dots. Hello, good sir. How do you do? How are you, Dad's Vintage Garage? You have a, well, obviously you have a first name. I mean, you don't have to tell me, but I've seen you enough around that I would love to know your first name, sir. Mine's Kimberly, by the way, if anybody does not know that. I showed this one more. Stone Creature. John. Well, hi, John. It's a pleasure to officially meet you. John? Kim. Or Kimberly. Here's another little Halloween-y type of piggy. Piggy. He's a little bigger. His says 1995. Kathy Wise. Licensed in Nesco. Made in Toronto. He's cute. Got a little moon on his little witch hat on and a little scarf that appears to have little hearts on it. So cute. Halloween is one of my favorite, if not my favorite holiday. I love it so much. I wish I could dress up in a costume every day. Maybe I'll just start doing that once a week in my lives. Wear a costume. This was in there. It says 1996 Enesco Corporation. It's just a little pile of, what do you call these? Dots, the candies, the little chewy candies. It's very sparkly. What a sparkly. Since you work from home, why not? True story. Right! I agree. Maybe I should. I love to do like costume type of makeup. I'm way better at that than trying to put on regular makeup. Maybe I'll have to start doing videos of me watching makeup videos or something else and trying to attempt to do it, because it would probably be really humorous. I'm always yelling at the TV or the screen, like, slow down. I can't, contouring and all that, I can't do it, man. I'm horrible at it. I can't even believe how bad I am. I mean, it makes me, I look like I give myself sideburns. I'd love to be able to contour, but at the same time, it's a lot of effort. My man doesn't care if I don't contour. Heck, when he first met me, I was wearing zero makeup on my face. My hair was in up bun at the back of my head. I was wearing a hoodie, baggier pants, and he thought I was the most beautiful thing ever. So to all you single ladies out there, get you a man who loves you without makeup on. That way, when you wake up in the morning, you don't have to worry about shocking him when you don't have your eyebrows on anymore. Just saying. I can't do it, man. It's not that I don't like makeup. Obviously, look at my picture. Well, I put it on only so y'all aren't scared. That's it. Even the straightening my hair. And that was the first time in my picture that I had. Then that was like last week. that I had straightened my hair in months and months and months. Quite some time. It's a lot of effort. If I were to just hop out of the shower and not put anything in my hair would be huge. To have a fro for sure. All that extra makeup stuff is hard. I do the basic. Yeah, me too. It's fun to, date night and stuff like that. I'll put makeup on, but it's a lot of effort. And I always feel like my face is so dry. Like, I think of Mrs. Doubtfire when she shoves her face in the frosting of the cake and is all, hello! All right, I got a couple more piggies, the funny piggies. These are probably the ones that, they got some marks on them. And I think it's just from clinking and clanking in the bag. But this one was funny to me because it reminded me of my dog. I don't know where she's at, but her little fro. Down in Braggle Rock, there's another one. How cute, right? It looks just like a feather boa or something on their little head. This one I might have to fix its bow. How cute! This little piggy went to the market. This little piggy went to... I think that's all that I pulled out to show y'all. I got some other things that are gonna go into my other store. It's a secret. A lot of my unique stuff, though, are, I do put in my public store. Double fisting. We be double fisting. Currently caffeinating with a SpongeBob. I drink a lot of tea. I don't honestly actually drink a lot of coffee. In fact, I usually forget about my coffee cup and have to just rewarm it. And I almost made the same mistake on Monday that I made Monday today by putting my coffee cup in the microwave, hitting it too many times, it going for 2 minutes. I grabbed that thing and, oh boy, it was hot. Muy caliente. Oh, very hot. It burned me. I have not a whole lot of feeling in the tips of my fingers or right here because I've burnt them so many times. And that's from working in a food or a restaurant. Faster food, I guess. Better way to say it. For many months, many years, and it was 6-7 years. And then even before that, I was working in food. But as my first job, one of my first jobs was working at a drag racing strip. And I worked in concessions for quite some time. I'm pretty sure I was 15, maybe even 14. Then I know they changed the rules on that like a few years after that. And I think, what is it now? You just have to have your parents sign or something if you're under a certain age for you to work. But my mom used to race at the drag strip, so I was already there. And I decided to, get a job there. Plus, come on now. I was a teenager, and talk about if you want to look at some boys, go to the freaking drag races because there were tons of them. Do you have a lot of inventory that have fell off eBay? What do you mean fell off? Like, as in just didn't sell, or that has not shown up? Yeah, I might be re-switching some things in my store. So before I was setting everything to 7 days or 10 days. And then I changed it at the beginning of the year when I pulled everything out of my stores and listed it all, going through every listing, making sure that it was right, retaking any pictures that I need to take. And there's still some items I could do that, but they're lower dollar, so I just felt like not necessarily wasting a whole lot of time in doing that. And I noticed a little bit of a difference. It's kind of strange. I think for me, and I don't know if this is the case for anybody else, but on some things I really should go back to the only having them up as 7 to 10 days and relisting it, up to 8 times, instead of doing the 30-day or the, what is it technically, what are the technical words of when it stays up listed for good. Obviously they always redo it every 30 days. I didn't even say that to you, but yeah, so I might start redoing that again and going back to the 7 and not just listing it forever, because I don't know, it's sort of in a way helped me keep track of things. And then on some stuff, I'll put it down as where it marks it down, which I really want to know. I wish I could talk to people at eBay and be like, get your shit straight. I want to know why it's so silly that you list on your phone, you have the option to, I'm going to look at it so I can tell you the exact wording here. Oh, I just sold a ski patch. It was one of my favorite ones. I love me some patches. I love to sell patches, people. I'm just saying. I'm gonna look. Oh, here goes the train going by. A peanut lay down a railroad track. Heart was all aflutter. Long came number 9 to peanut butter. Baby, my sweet baby. That's what I always sing to my man. Oh, baby, you're the one. My sweet baby. That's from Dirty Dancing. Well, that's where I got it from. The part where Patrick Swayze and whatever her name is, I can't remember what her name is, are in the dance studio, and they're still like trying to hide their love. And they put on the radio, and it's all, oh, Sylvia. Or the voice of the dude, oh, Sylvia. Yes, Mickey. How do you call your lover boy? Oh, lover boy. And if he doesn't answer, oh, lover boy. And if he still doesn't answer, I simply say, baby, my sweet baby. Oh, baby, you're the one. Sorry, I had squirrel moment. Squirrel moment. Squirrel! 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 Squirrel. I saw a squish squirrel on the road today. It made me sad. Okay, so when you list from your phone, it gives you the option to do easy pricing. And it says, under, like, if you do buy it now, lower your price gradually over time. But it doesn't give you that same option, in when you list from your computer or PC, laptop. I know that when you get a notification or a message from eBay saying that maybe an item has been there for a while, that then I think that pops up. You know, do you want it to lower the price or whatever it is? But I think it's crazy that they're not consistent. Like the mobile to the laptop is not consistent enough, because I sort of use both. Well, especially if I'm doing a working live, you know, I'll search the item. I search it before I buy it, but I'll research it or pull it up if I haven't already saved the draft from looking at it at the thrift store. And I'll take my pictures of it and save for later, and then do the rest on my laptop. But then when I want to go back after something's been sitting there, you know, then I'll pull it up from my phone, or basically check it out. What is the, wow, me on the not technical words right now, right? When you revise your listing, it'll pop that up when you list things from your phone. Even if you don't check that, it'll ask you that before you list your item. I don't know, if you guys have never listed from your phone, then you might not even know that it does that. I'm sure that it'll be better as time gets along. You know, people get so annoyed about, you know, if there's a glitch or something wrong, you know, with a program or an app or whatever. And you got to remember, these things are just like us in our business, that there's going to be glitches and mistakes, and it hopefully will get better. And if it doesn't get better, then obviously whatever business it is going to fail. It didn't sell, and the listing has disappeared over time. Like, not in your store at all. For example, 3 of my sales in the last 2 weeks have been on Poshmark, and the listings disappeared off eBay. What? I don't know anything about Poshmark, except for the fact that everybody and their mom is joining Poshmark. So I figured if I was going to do Poshmark, I'm going to wait a little bit. It's like flooded right now. I don't know if I really technically am going to do it. I'm so sharing your closet or whatever they say, I would probably forget, because the evenings are really, really crazy. Yeah, that's not right, Joanna. That can't be. There's got to be something wrong, because they shouldn't just be disappearing off your eBay. Now, are you talking sales, or like it's already sold and then it disappears? Oh, that reminds me of when my eBay got hacked. I haven't talked about this in quite a few lives. My eBay got hacked. Whatever, August or something. And all of my stuff disappeared. All my data, everything that had sold, my top rated seller, all of it disappeared. I was on the phone with eBay so many times during that week, and it continued to happen. Every time they would fix my store, everything would get screwed up, and it would start blocking me out as a security thing, saying that, you know, I'm trying to get in when I don't have access to it. And so they had to basically restart my store. I was mad, because I was like, dude, my mom has been on eBay since 1996, and she's never had that happen before. I was calling her up, freaking out. I couldn't even believe it. She was like, well, the only way, because I was worried about the, you know, taxing or trying to kind of keep track, because all of it was gone. All of it was gone. All the feedback up until that point, all of it gone. You know, I mean, I was grateful that you know, financially, it wasn't too killer on me to have to sort of restart my public store. Ugh. Happens if they have been listed more than 6 months, so never sold on eBay. don't usually have things listed longer than 6 months. I'm like, after a few, I start marking down the price. This shit's gonna sell. That's crazy. So it was gone. That's what Kentucky Catman is saying. Yeah, it was gone. My store still existed, but all the listings that I had listed, all the sales I had made, all the feedback I had done or gotten, gone. Yeah, I cried. I don't even know for how long. I was really upset about it. But when life gives you lemons, just make a stiff drink. That's funny. I say that and I don't really drink. So life gives you lemons. Throw that shit at the people who's giving it to you. My apologies, because I've said the S word a few times now, and I usually don't do that. Yeah, it was horrible. That happened. Forewarning. That ever happens to you. Hopefully that never happens to anybody. I asked a lot of different people if that has ever happened to them, and they were like, what? Everything disappeared. I mean, yeah, all of it gone. eBay's like, oh, I don't know what happened. Yes. Heck yeah, poo happens, man, for real. Oh, Rizzo! I was hoping some people that like to go live would go live so I can throw them out, or not go live, but want to go live so I could throw them out a link and maybe a work with me. I have a really crazy rest of the week, so I'm not sure when I'll be available, to go live. This is what I would like. I need to start putting out videos that aren't live, that I have, that are backing up on my computer and stuff like that. I also would like to show videos of the things that aren't necessarily reseller life, that are just me. And I love art and all, there's all kinds of things that I really like to do. But I would like to do a working live on my channel and bring some guests on once a week. And then, well, if people want me to, I can make a time slot or pick one live to be on of somebody else's. And I don't necessarily always want it to always be the same person, because I think everybody kind of deserves a chance. But that's kind of what I would like. My ideal situation to do. And it doesn't even have to be necessarily, if they want to come live with me, they don't have to be an eBayer. It's just, I'm sure y'all get sick of just hearing me talk, right? Yeah, probably. But I seem to not get as many things done for my own eBay stuff when it's just me, in comparison to if I have somebody else with me. And that way, I mean, it's cool. It's like if we were in a office setting, a little cube. Leticia, you want to go live? I want to work with me, girlfriend. Oh, I'm so happy you popped in. I love you, Leticia. You make my heart happy. Did you know that, Leticia? She is just sweet as pie, y'all. I wish that I lived closer to Leticia, because I could, for real, see us hanging out all the time. And she's a little more soft-spoken, a little sweeter. Not that I'm not sweet. I'm just a little sour, too. But I love her. Leticia, you're going to always have a special place in my heart, darling. She's a loyal, good friend, and I usually almost see her at least pop in every time. And she's just a good person. She's amazing. Sorry? What are you telling me sorry for? Why you sound sorry, girlfriend? Sorry, what? As in you can't go live? That's fine if you can't. I'm not upset. just let me know and I'll throw you a link. Yeah, I figured I'd make my live just a little bit longer than a really teeny tiny short one, just for the fact that, like I was just saying, I am pretty busy. My kid's got to go to the dentist today. It's funny, I'm like, I'm like, oh, God, you got a dentist appointment. She's like, Mom, I'm the one that's going to be in the chair. I'm not a fan of the dentist, but gotta do what you gotta do, right? My teeth are really messed up. I don't want my kids to be really jacked up. Oh, don't be sorry, sweetheart. You don't have to be sorry for not knowing that I was on. No big deal, for real. I get that people have other things to do. I'm not ever going to be insulted by if people hop in and out of here or can't make my live or whatever it is, because number one, I'm not the only person on YouTube going live. Number two, I'm not the only person that exists in this world. Number three, life happens. You're babysitting. Are you watching your grandbabies? Grandbabies. My chillins are at school. It's Wednesday, and Wednesday is well, they wear uniforms every day, but like my son has to wear dark navy pants and a white button-up collared shirt and a tie. He looks so handsome. He's so cute. He looks all together. He goes to school and he looks all together. He's got his hair done. He's looking smooth, cool. He's got kind of a sort of little like Clark Kent thing going on with his glasses and his suit. And by the time I pick him up from school, he'd be looking like a hot mess. Like he had a rough day at the office. Pretty funny. Pretty funny. We got 5 people watching. 9 likes. Oh, yay, that's awesome. I wasn't even paying attention to that part. I have my chat up, and then I minimized my Google Hangout screen because it throws me off when I'm trying to watch my YouTube screen. There was all kinds of lives that were going on last night. And I know there's probably a lot that will go on this evening. There's one that I'll definitely be into checking out if she does go live. And that would be my friend Beth at 10 of Hearts. She is amazing. I'm not sure if she's going to live today, so I don't want to throw that out there without knowing that for sure. But she's awesome. Love me some Beth. She's amazing. She's amazing. It's amazing. How you love me. How you love me. It's amazing how you care. Rebecca, what is her channel? Are you talking about Beth? It's 10 of Hearts. She's awesome. She's really nice. She does hauls and she does vlogs, and she usually goes live Wednesdays. It depends on how much she's got going on. And she's amazing. She really is amazing. She got me totally started on this whole planner. Oh boy, now I can't remember what it's technically called though. I sorry, Beth. I can't remember. Type of planner. Bullet journaling. That's what it is. Were you trying to call you through Hangout? No, I wasn't trying to call you. I'm going to try to call you through Hangout unless you want me to. Oh, I'm all holding up my shirt. Oh, Violet. Okay, the dog wants to come say hi. I better let her say hi before I get into trying to photograph. All right, Queen. Violet. YouTube friends. Violet. I call her corn dog, kerneled corn, cream corn, unhusked corn. This is my corn dog. Pancake corn dog. Corn on a stick. On a stick. Jalapeno on a stick. Silence. I kill. Just kidding. I'm not going to hurt you. Look, bye. Look at the camera so everybody see your pretty, pretty eyes. Corn. Coin. Your fur is looking mighty furry today. You're so cool, pumpkin. You look like one of these little piggies. Let's see. Let's find one that you look like. I'm drooling everywhere. I always think that she looks like a little piggy. Look, Vi. Hey, you. Like if her nose was turned the other way, she would totally look like a pig. Look, Corin. I want to give Piggy kisses. Oh, give him Piggy kisses. Oh, so sweet. Look at this dog. It's got the same color as you. It's a Boston Terrier. She is a Schnauzer Chihuahua. So she definitely has a disposition of, I think, a Schnauzer. She's hyper like a Chihuahua, but not as hyper. Oh, I need to cut your nails, girlfriend. But she's got the big old Chihuahua Dumbo ears. Her Yoda ears. I say don't hurt. She's a sweet girl. She don't weigh very much. She looks like she weighs a lot more than she really does, but the cat is a little bit smaller in length than her, and she weighs, the cat weighs 12 pounds. Last time I checked, I think Violet was 7 or 8 pounds. She doesn't weigh very much. She's like hollow. It's because you're so hyper, and you just run, and you're just so fit. My sweet girl. She's such a baby. Let me rock the baby. Okay. I'll rock a bye on the treetop. When the wind blows the window. Welcome, Violet. She loves to be held. Seriously. If it's cold out, or when we go camping, oh, she's such a good car dog and such a good camping dog, and she's really, really awesome dog. She's so nice. Her bark is far worse than her bite. But she loves to stay in my hoodie. And I'll tuck my hoodie into my pants, and then she'll just have her little head poking out. She's so sweet, though, huh, Queen? Oh, such a good girl. You sweet girl. She's very, very jealous. She would probably die without me. When I went and had my surgery, my last surgery, my 5th heart surgery, it would be technically my 7th surgery, but my 5th heart surgery. Violet and I, we're around each other every day. And I talk to my animals a lot. It's my baby. Oh, Queen. Look at my sweet girl. She ran away when I was in the hospital. She apparently was trying to come find me. Luckily, she wasn't very far, but I don't know if the whole situation just really was too much for her, because she was on this whole kick of trying to escape from the yard after that. I don't know if it was like every time we would leave, she was fearful that we weren't going to come back or something. So she was digging so much. She always gets worried. I always come back for you, Corn. She's 4. She's a good little. Get an oversized hoodie with kangaroo pocket. That is brilliant. I don't know why I should do that. Hopefully, well, I won't buy it. I won't buy it new, so I'll have to to buy it off of one of y'all through your stores, or maybe find it in a thrift store would be even better. Leticia, did you see my shirt? I just got this. Girl, I need you to, well, you don't have to do this, Leticia, but you're way better at clothes and all that than I am. And I need to learn some things. And I know you were talking the other day about Pinterest or something like that. Maybe we should just do a Google Hangout and not do it live. Then you don't have to worry about having your grandbabies or whatever. And that wouldn't offend me, by the way. I got kids, so you don't always have to be working. Now my shirt's all furry, but Abraham Lincoln, he's dancing. We're making Abe dance. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. So it says, nerds are cool. Nerds are cool. Have I given you my number, Leticia? I'm not going to do it on here, but I know I gave Rebecca my number. There's not a lot of people in this world I give my number to out, ladies, just so you know. There's just a few that I'll allow to have my number. But I'm really bad about checking my messages sometimes through social media, unless I specifically am like, message me, through Instagram. By the way, you're more than welcome, anybody watching this now or later, to follow me on Instagram at Life of Kimberly. I'll just email my number. That's what I'll do. I'll email my number to you, Leticia. Because I love you. Yeah, so feel free to follow me. If anybody's ever interested in me coming on their lives, y'all don't think I'm too crazy as I'm trying to scoot my chair. I'm willing to do that. I'd like to do those like once a week or whatever. That's cool. I know when to be calm. I'm not always crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a little rubber room. I died in that little rubber room. There were rats. I hate rats. Rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a little rubber room. I died in that little rubber room. There were rats. Rats? They make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. That's like that song. This is a song that never ends. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Some people started singing and not knowing what it was. I'm sure a bunch of people just unsubscribed from me singing that song. This is a song that never ends. Yeah, I went and picked up a bunch of clothes, Leticia, yesterday, which is a little out of my norm, but the hard goods were just not good enough, and I really am determined to get my public eBay store back up to full throttle and make it, consistent again. And that way I can go back to doing 10 listings a day in that, or between the two, and really focus sort of on Amazon, because I need to do that. Yeah, I got some all right stuff. I mean, the price was right. So I got this. That one's inappropriate. We ain't gonna show that one again. Especially if you got some grandbabies around. This is a daytime show, people. Harley Davidson. Oktoberfest, Colorado. Adidas. It's a pug life. A little squishy nose. It's just so precious. I just want to kiss his little face. Some other ones. I'm gonna actually look up Beth's channel. If you guys have not subscribed to Beth, please do. Or we can't be friends. Can't be friends if you don't subscribe to my Beth. And she's not mine, but she's taken. Her wife's probably like, what? No, I swear, I'm not trying to steal Beth. Because I don't swing that way, but Come on 1 second while I be rude and not look at the chat so I can find my friend. Yeah, she's awesome. She's really, I love that she does haul videos and she does like blogging, and then she does her bullet journaling. I love the bullet journaling because I'm a lister and a planner, and it makes it kind of fun. Like, she does these stencils for, you know, the sales, or when she sells something, she'll stencil it in, you know, for each month. And I thought it was really fun. It was a better way than just sort of tally marking things. So I did a combo of what she does or talks about with the bullet journaling, and then yeah, I'm sharing it right now. Let's see if that worked. Let me know if that goes to her, because that's the first time I've ever shared a link like that. Yeah, 10 of Hearts. She is one of the few people that I kept the little ding-a-ling bell on for, because I love her. She just did a what sold and is out the door video that was posted like 13 hours ago. I know that she's really busy working on quite a few things, especially trying to get her stores up and going, and I think moving into the way of going full time. Last time I knew, she was working a couple days or something like that where she with her job. But she's awesome. Really, really, really amazing. So yeah, please go like and subscribe to her. She deserves the world, y'all. She's such a good person. She's a good egg. Good egg. And I'm never going to throw people out there like that I don't feel truly 100%, you know, are just good peeps, man. I started to see Beth's name pop up in chats. Before I started to pop into chats myself, I was watching a lot of lives. I was watching them on my TV, though. And when I watch on my TV, it doesn't show chats or anything like that. And then I realized if I watch on my phone or my laptop, and I put my laptop on my computer, then I could see the chats. Because, like, if you're watching mobile, you know, you can't like things or like the channel like you can this way. And I started to see her name pop up a lot through people speak of her. You know, I think it was Lindy Quinn that mentioned her a couple times or said hi or something. And then Wade from Wade's Venture, which I hope that he starts doing interviews again, because I miss those. I know he's busy. I know that he's doing his 3 bearded amigo thing or whatever that is, where he's kind of mentoring and taking people under his wings to help them. And I know that he's a wife and kids and stuff like that. And he's doing all those storage units, which is probably time consuming, but I hope that he does things like that, because I think the interviews are fun. Don't you guys think the interviews are fun? Maybe I should just start doing them. He's not going to do them. Wade, he's busy. I mean, I'll just start doing them, you know, and bringing people on here. I love that he was doing that, and he was starting with small channels, you know, and giving even the little guys a chance. Not that the big guys aren't amazing, because I've learned so much from, you know, some of the ones that are, well, I call them the bearded ones. Some of these boys that, you know, they're not boys, men. What is going on with my bow? Flappy bow, flappy bow. Wow, that was really crazy looking on screen. I mean, I watched them. I watched the Bearded Picker and, you know, a lot of those, you know, some of those people. And I watch, who's another one? Justin, if you're watching this, what is he from? RVA Flips. He's the one who thinks I do a line of coke before my lives. Boy, drug-free zone. Just say no to drugs. This is all natural. Plus some caffeine. Really, you know what it is? It's nerves that makes me a little more hyper. I mean, I'm naturally hyper anyways. And honestly, having heart problems because my heart naturally is at a higher rate, which makes me a little more energized. It's really honestly pretty exhausting to have it happen all the time. You know, I do have a pacemaker, but that doesn't just solve all the issues. My heart rate still sits a little higher than the norm. Rebecca, I don't know how to use Hangout either to go live. Oh, let me look here. Okay. So the link worked, Rebecca, for Beth. I would do a what sold video, but I don't know how to screen share. I haven't tried the screen share thing yet. I mean, this is literally like my third time going live on YouTube through the Google Hangouts. I am high-spirited. You don't, Joanna says, Rebecca, I don't know how to use Hangout either to go live. Oh, well, girl, I can help you with that. Yeah, we can do that. I can help you with that. Speaking of the person actually who helped me with that would be the Shamrock Pixie. Hello, everyone. Hello, Destiny. Hello, my sweet friend. Destiny, welcome. I was saying that earlier, and it made me laugh because you sound so cute when you say that. And by the way, Destiny, girl, you are an amazing announcer, or whatever they're called, for auctions. I think that there should be some arrangement of maybe figuring out how many times people, want to do auctions and us maybe trading off somehow. I don't know, you and I and Mama or whatever. I know that she wants to do more auctions, and I think that she should. We'll have to talk about it, though. I think it would be fun to sort of do that and then get the word out on the whole auction, thing. I thought it was fun. I'd never be able to do weekly kind of thing, but I could see myself trying to do one once a month, but I think it would be cool. Really, I do. I think it would be cool to somehow figure that out. And you were awesome at it. By the way, Destiny, if you want to go live, I am more than happy to throw you a link, because I'm sure these people are overhearing me talk about my floppy bow. Floppy bow, floppy bow. I have a knitted hat on, and I love it, but because my hair is so light, it almost makes me look like I'm going bald, and I'm not. Show Pixie's a toe shirt. Okay, well, make sure there's no young eyes. Well, there probably is. She probably has her kids around, but maybe they won't understand it. I'm a perv. Oh, boy, I just dropped it. Oh, balls, I'm going to wash it again. No, defer it. They're talking. She wants me to show you this shirt, Destiny. So it's by Busted Tees. The joke's on you. And then I was showing this off earlier. I think it's a pretty funny shirt. It's very inappropriate. Send me the link, girl. I can't stay long, but I can stop for a few. Cool. Yeah, I'll send you a link. I want you inside of me. It's talking about bread. Hello, and a toaster. God, you guys are perverted. Get your mind out of the gutter, ladies. Yeah. I'll more than welcome to buy it when I list it, and then just don't tell Tommy. And one night, just put that shirt on and be like, "Hi." What you need to do? It'll probably make his whole day, man. Maybe a week. Okay, let me get the live here. Destiny is the one who taught me how to do all this. I freaked out because I scheduled this one, and that was the first time I had scheduled it, and then I couldn't see my face. I didn't realize that it was just showing what my banner to my channel is, which this is what a boob I am. I didn't even realize that my banner doesn't even match my name anymore because I forgot that I changed it. You will do real good selling those shirts on Poshmark. You think? Gosh, maybe I should. See, I don't want to start cross-posting, though, either. Because that gets confusing. I was doing that through eBay and then the marketplace, like Facebook Marketplace and other places, and Let It Go. When I was doing Let It Go, and what's the other one? There's another one that's like Let It Go. And I just got myself way confused. Oh, yay. Bethy's subscriber went up. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you for subscribing to one of my favorite people. Okay, let me figure out this. Oh, it's hard to think because I gotta pee. Oh, got to pee. Got to pee. Yeah, I've watched a couple of her videos. It's been a while since I watched her. I'm just so worried that I'm gonna start screwing everything up if I start cross-posting. Especially trying to take on things that I'm not used to. Oh, here we go. Okay. Sorry, I'm going to ignore the chat for half a second so I can throw out send invite. Oh, can I just put the email address in here and send it as an invite like that? Oh, shiz. I was just going to do it that way. Add names and or email addresses. The Shamrock Pixie. Destiny, let me know if that works, because usually I go into my email and then do it that way. I cross-post to Porsche. We have a flippin' hustler, Todd, in the house. Good late morning. Good morning to you, sir. How are you today, Todd? I just got such a kick out of your video yesterday, and Caroline. Every time I see her, I always I think of the Sweet Caroline song. Sweet Caroline. She is so pretty. Boy, are you going to be in trouble. You got bars on your windows? Oy, she is gorgeous. Todd, you want a link? You want to come in? You want to hop into my live? Feel free if you want to. I was going to get some work done. Like I said, last week, 3 of my sales were on Poshmark that fell off on eBay. That is so weird. I would definitely look into that, Joanna. Leticia says, hello, Toad. Hello, hello, hello. Give me a sec, it does, but cannot answer at the moment. Oh, you're fine. You're fine, Destiny. Destiny. I don't say it as good as Todd does. Can't come in. Gotta get ready for my 1 o'clock interview. Interview? As in a on YouTube type of interview? Or I guess I'm being nosy. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing, Todd? What are you doing? Tell me, Todd. Tell me, Todd. My bro. Todd is I would tell the other boys, Todd's the only one that I allowed to be blue. I might probably let Tommy maybe be blue someday if he can ever remember who I am. Tommy. Oh, cool. That's cool. Well, so what time is it where you're at? You said 1. It's 10:41 here right now. Online interview. Never more antiques. Ooh, that might be cool. I forget what time you're at. Beige. Whoa, my face just got really large, people. I am nervous, y'all, about that big giant thing. So 12 my time. Okay, cool. Well, I could probably do that because it's only 10:42 right now. So I didn't plan on being live after noon anyways. So I'm down, dude. Can you you want to drop a link in here? Feel free to drop a link in the chat, Tom. So that's fine. This phone. Shared it on your Facebook. I don't follow you on your Facebook. Shared it on your Facebook. That don't help me. I barely get onto Facebook, but let's see. I probably can find you though. Because I think aren't we both a part of the reseller group or whatever that's called? I want to say yes. I'm horrible about not getting on Facebook anymore. I just like scan all quick. I will look into the group ones, the reseller ones. But I'm terrible about it. I'm so horrible about keeping up with Facebook anymore, or even social media. My Instagram, I pay a lot more attention to trying to comment on things, but okay, cool. Yay. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm glad you shared it because that might have taken me a second. Are you going to get all suited up, Todd? Suited up. 70 minutes to go. Are you excited? That's cool. I don't know who Nevermore Antiques is, but right on. Getting closer and closer to hitting 1,000 or your 1,000 subs. What are you at for subs now? That's just your personality. It's all them ladies. They love them some Todd. Really, it's personality that I think is the biggest thing. I don't know, hair or hat. Well, you're known for your hair. That was one of the first things I noticed. I was like, he's got some Elvis looking hair. And then you were singing Elvis. And I was like, all right, I might be able to stand to watch this person. And then you're just a big old goofball. Not that you don't, I don't want you, I always say that you're, a big goofball and funny and all that. But you do give out really good information. And I really do like watching Caroline. You teach Caroline. You know what's cool about that, Todd, is my son is getting more and more into, because I've been teaching him a little bit about eBay, but he wants to take it on a little further. I'm not going to get him his own little store yet because he's 7. But he's into it. And so I already made both the kids a deal about anything that was theirs, maybe that sells, that I'd give them, a cut or pretty much all of it because all my money goes to them anyways. But yeah, you got to do your hair, yo. Sweet, you don't know with John. Is that, I'm guessing John is who runs that. I try to follow so many. I really need 10 more hours in the day, people. Seriously, 10 more hours in the day. I need to plan my time more wisely. But that'd be cool because I have some shirts and stuff I need to finish taking pictures of. I got a whole bunch of shirts. I got a bunch of shirts. Yesterday. I caved. Got some clothes. Deals were good. They're actually all men's shirts, but none of these look like something you would probably wear though. I'd show you the inappropriate one, but anybody who wants to see the inappropriate shirt can just go back. As my daughter used to say, it's inappropriate. Leticia. Yeah, I'll email you my number, Leticia. Here's this one. This is one of the coolest the most graphic-y type of ones. And it's yeller. I like that yeller color. I like that dim there yeller color. The reason I mean, it's got great graphics, but it says Los Angeles on the back, and that just happens to be where I was born. I'll give you my number here in a minute. Let's see when I'm done, okay? I already have so many screens going up, and I think Destiny probably gonna hop on here for a minute or two, which would be maybe good because I need to pee. I keep thinking about I need to get my lava lamp out. Hello, lava lamp. I need to get my lava lamp so that if I need to, go pee or do my thing or poo. No, I'm just kidding. I don't poo. That way it shows. Or one of those lights. I have those lights, those like disco-y looking, not disco-y, but people use them for the outside of their house. For holidays, the lights that like go around. I have a couple of those. Woohoo! Got my normal dishes washed, and now to get my glassware washed. Run on. That's cool. That's cool. Oi. I got a floppy bell, floppy bell. I picked up puzzle. I need to get a better setup situation going on here. Two reasons. One, because I'm on a secretary type of desk. Why do I look tired? I'm on a secretary desk or type of desk where it folds this way. I don't like to look at stuff. That's just me. I like to hide everything. I don't want to stare at it all the time. And plus, my animals like to jump up onto things. But I bump the top of this all the time. It moves the laptop. And so sometimes I'll put it up here and then point it this way when I'm doing videos or in a live. But I need to get a better setup. I need to up my game. Maybe get a webcam, a little separate webcam. I think probably a microphone is probably going to be my next investment. Lava lamp, yes, I did that. Oh, you burnt out your lava lamp? Oh, no. Oh, no. That's no good. Thanks, Leticia. I like listening to YouTube while working on anything. Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm not, people talk about binge watching Netflix and, watching Netflix or whatever it is all the time. I'm more of a binge watching, listening to YouTube. That's what I did for probably a year before I even started popping into lives or anything. Commenting on things. My man is so silly. He's not the same thing that I did. He tells me this just like a week or two ago. He's all, babe, I accidentally hopped into your live when you were going live. I'm sure all these people saw me. Really? I can't laugh at him too hard because I thought the same thing, that if I hopped into a live, no matter if I commented or not, that everybody would see me. And it's just not his thing to be blasted necessarily all over social media. He's the opposite of me. He's a big goofball. He is, but we're kind of polar opposites in that fact that I got no problem, going out on a stage wearing a mustache and dancing around in a potato sack. But he would die. He would never do that ever in a million years. And so I don't blame him. I'm not going to push him. I know that there's quite a few of you who have probably spouses that are the same way, that it's just not their thing to be necessarily blasted. I hope that someday maybe he changes his mind because, man, I'm kind of sexy, y'all. I call him 12 pack because he's ripped. He's all furry. I like my men furry. Not too furry, but I like my men furry. He's got facial hair. I'm a sucker for a man and a man. I'm a sucker. He's a mountain boy. I love him. I love him. He's really just as big of a dork as I am, but I hope someday it's my ideal situation is he loves. Oh, hey. He loves to shop too, so I'm hoping someday that I can get him to retire from the job that he has and do this with me full time. What up, girl? Destiny in the house. Hi, girlfriend. What are you doing?
I am. Well, I have been working on something that we're gonna do live today. We're gonna announce live today at 1.
You and Tommy are announcing?
Yep, at 1 o'clock. Live here on YouTube on my channel.
So now I'm gonna have to wait, huh? Because I know that we're live right now and you're not gonna tell me, but
no, I'm not. It's a secret.
Oh, a secret. No, like a secret. No, like a secret. That's awesome. That's awesome. Cool. I can't wait. Thank you for hopping on.
It's at 1 p.m. Central my time. I'm not sure what time that is for you.
1 p.m. Central. Well, that'd be noon for me. So right now it's almost 11. Yeah, I wasn't gonna go past noon on my time on the live just because you know me, I'm all let's do a working live, and then I'm too busy trying to talk to my audience or try to pay attention to the chat.
Oh, I'm horrible with that too.
Oh, girl, I'm terrible.
How is
I was trying to all my stuff. Did you see that one shirt that was inappropriate?
I loved it. We actually have a couple of shirts that are for sale that are similar to that. Not with the toaster and bread, but like we have a Halloween shirt that says nice ticks. And there's 2 ticks on the chest. And then we have another one. Let me look real quick. I don't know if we sold it or not. I'm on Posh at the moment. I love, and it's got a hot dog on it in my mouth. Yep.
That's hilarious. I literally saw a shirt. I don't know. It was within the last week that was a hot dog, and then it had a bun, and it was something about putting it between the buns, and I was like, oh my God, turning 50 Shades of Red just reading that shirt. I was like, I'm gonna use the bathroom really fast. Entertain our audience, my dear.
All right. I will show everybody the shirts.
Yeah.
That I was talking about that says nice ticks. It's on our Poshmark. There's that one. Because it's on the other laptop and not my YouTube laptop. You guys see that? Oh, I gotta find chat. Hold on. I lost chat. Here we go. Sorry. As you guys are... Hello, Todd. Leticia, I am so sorry for murdering your name last night. And then, let me find the other one. You guys get to see our Poshmark closet. Just because it's too much of a pain to... There we go. Oh. It's at the top. No, probably not, honey. All right. I showed you the nice ticks. Oh, right here. And that's the other one.
You wear that on date night? Is that what you wore on date night for Tommy?
No. No.
He cracked me up in that video, girl, for real. You know, like, I'm sure he's listening, or I don't know if he's listening, but no,
he's listening.
Yeah, Tommy, let the crazy out, yo. I get not always wanting to do that, but it made, like, I was, okay, honest moment all over YouTube. I thought he was kind of serious, coming off as a little serious. And so it was really nice to see a little bit of a goofy side. And that is the type of people I really, I like to watch. I don't want everybody to be lunatic necessarily. They need to be able to, especially through the reseller community, sort of know what they're talking about, or even, be able to give some tips, I think.
Oh, I sent it to myself on Facebook.
But yeah, that video was so funny, his faces, and it just totally clicked. And I like, it made sense why you love him. Obviously you love him, but
he says he's got Tourette's.
A good type of couple. Like, my man is like that, but he won't ever, if he ever comes on YouTube, he's going to be dead serious all the time, and people will probably be like, I don't know what is with you, man.
Told him, and that's the thing. I told him I was going to publish those, and he's like, "No, you're not. No, you're not." I'm
glad he did, because you know what? I think a lot more people. It kind of broadens his audience. Basically, is what I was trying to tell you in a text. So that's cool that he did that. I'm not saying that he has to necessarily do that all the time. He doesn't have to be like us. I'm a whack job. I know that I'm freaking crazy, but. That's cool to see him like that. I look forward to the continual videos that you guys do and you're going to do together, or he's going to do, or whatever it is, because you guys really have the potential to be a serious power couple in the reseller community between the two of you. Like, really, I wait till I should write it down just so that we could talk about this in 1 year.
Okay, so can I drop a link to the video?
Yeah, girl. Of course. I freaking love you. I'm like, you got my number. People who got my number, feel free. Drop that shit in the chat, because that means we tight. Or if I tell you. Todd counts too, though. I was just saying he's the only one that has a blue wrench. Just because he's freaking awesome. And he's part of the reason that, I even kind of started going live, or that hip flip of mama caught me on my own live. So.
Yeah, I don't know. Can you guys click on that link by chance?
I see, Tommy. I'm a wild and crazy guy behind closed doors. I figured you would be, Tommy. You were just like, I get it. I totally get it. It's not everybody's cup of tea to be out there like that all the time, but it was cool to see the lighter side of you. And yeah, I found it was hilarious. Like, I literally almost fell out of my chair. I was laughing so hard because you come across so serious.
And I can't actually watch the videos that often. I have to literally go to the bathroom and pee before I watch it, because every time I've watched it so far, because if I need a really good laugh, I'll go back and watch it, I crack up to the point of almost peeing my pants. And because there's 2 videos. I don't know if everybody's seen both videos, but there are 2 videos of him what he was doing was trying to fix my computer that I was using for YouTube, trying to get the lag out. And yeah, and he recorded that. The first one I didn't even know what he was doing, because with the type of hearing loss I have, if you come up behind me, I don't hear you, and I probably shouldn't admit that on YouTube, but and I wasn't wearing my hearing aids, and so I had no idea that he was even doing anything. I just knew he was working on my computer. And so I was drafting, writing everything down on I don't even remember what I was writing down now, because I lost everything when I came over, and I'm like, what are you doing? And then I watched the playback, and yeah, again, I almost.
Oh, it was funny. It was funny. It made me laugh. It was really sort of unexpected, and I was like, whoa. Well then, Tommy. I see how you
and he's always saying, oh, I have Tourette's. I swear I have Tourette's, because I just get these feelings, and I do it, and I can't control it. And I'm like, that's not Tourette's.
I can control it, but it bothers me.
Oh, I'm sorry. He says he can control it, but it bothers him that he has to control it.
like if you're making a video and you're trying to be serious and trying to, you know, do the 5 best things to sell on eBay, then I get being serious. But you know what I've decided? This is straight to you, Tommy, is it is so much effing effort to try to contain, you know, and to be in a certain lane for the view of the audience. You know what I figure? If people don't like to watch me, they don't have to watch me. I may come across as a biznatch saying that, but just be you, because it's so much of a headache to try to not be. People are going to enjoy you. We love Destiny. We love your kids. You know, there's a reason why the reseller community, Hip Flip and Mama, you know, Leticia, all these people on the Christy, hi, Thrifty Christy, Joanna, while we all like, you know, the people that were kind of, well, yeah, I mean, our little, I don't know if you want to say it's a clique, but.
The click.
Yeah, it is a clique.
Well, right. Yeah. I mean, it is to some extent. I think I love it though. I love being able to, you know, be friends with y'all and to also watch you guys grow and expand, and being parents, you know, that to me, not that you have to be a parent obviously to eBay, but that's the stuff that we don't, you know, you don't see. Like you don't see that I'm running around like a mad woman with my chicken with my head cut off from 4 o'clock until 9, you know, like, yeah, that's real life, people. Yesterday, literally, I'm watching Mama's auction, and I freaking see these set earrings, and they match a necklace that I have, and I'm whisking freaking eggs because I'm gonna support. You know, I told Mama, I'm all, Mama, you and Leticia, and you know the ones that are so supportive to all of us, Christy and all, you know, Tommy and Flippin' Hustler, and like I'm there. You know, when I say I'm going to be somebody's friend, I was telling this to Mama yesterday morning, I'm devoted, you know, unless you start burning some bridges. When you start burning some bridges, and I'm sorry, but you're going to have to go.
Yeah.
I got time for that. You know, this is no drama zone.
Yeah, we're adults. We should act like adults. You
right.
know? And you know, the whole comment about, you know, if you want to burn a bridge, then that's your choice. But the thing is for me, I give people way too many chances. Tommy tells me all the time that, you know, this person did this to you. Why are you still being nice to them? Well, because that's just who I am. Right. You know, I always give people 20 chances before it gets to the point where I'm like, no, you burned the bridge for the last time. That little piece that was left, it's done.
Yeah,
so,
I'm like that too.
Yeah, mostly adults.
If it starts to involve my kids, you know, in a way that people, like if they're trying to F me over and it's hurting my kids, like then there's no, you get one bridge and you're done. Like, and I ain't ever going to let you ever cross that shit again. Excuse my language, but I'm like that too. My best friend, we always talk about the fact of being overly nice sometimes and people taking advantage of that. But at the same time, that's just who we are. You know, we're nice like that, but you have to at some point learn to say no. That's literally one of my New Year's resolutions, is to say no to people, because I can only do so much. Like today, I sort of feel bad, but I had to go through and hit the dingleberry, I don't know, alert bell thing, ding-ling, because it was becoming too much and it was almost distracting to me. But I did keep the ones of our little circle, and it's not that our circle's not open, you know,
right?
We welcome people in it, but it was too much and it was getting distracting, especially if I was live and then I'd see somebody else go live. And although I'm, you know, I joke about it, I'm like, haha, there goes half my audience. You know, at the same time, I have to remember that I'm doing this for my family, you know. Like I said, if you're, you know, I talked to Mama yesterday and she was telling me about the auction. I had no plan at all of being on social media or through even YouTube videos last night. But you know, when you hear your friend, somebody that loved you so much and you love them so much, that's needs some help or needs a little support, I'm freaking there 100%.
Right. And
100%.
you know, and the thing is like here in our house, we're very last minute type people. Like we will at the last minute decide, oh, let's go away for the weekend. You know, and not, you know, at the beginning of the week, we're like, oh, we're going to sit and we're going to work all weekend. And then Friday night gets here or Friday afternoon gets here. And we're like, we're going to go to Appleton or we're going to go to the Dells for the night or for the weekend. And that's cool. But, I know that, what are you doing? You want, hold on a second.
What is he doing?
I don't know what he's doing.
Oh boy.
Second.
Squad Misfits. Yeah, I just saw the chat. Squad crew. Yeah, I always have considered myself a little bit of maybe an outcast or not really a black sheep. I just don't like to go the straight and narrow necessarily. It'll take me a little longer to be myself like that one day. Maybe one day. Yes, Leticia. You're getting better though, girl. It will come as the more and more you do lives and all that. I see that little silliness inside of you, Leticia. Let it out, girl.
Is my camera not working?
Well, it keeps going to your picture and then not, but you're not, I can see you now. What about our audience? Y'all in the live chat, how's that Destiny coming across the screen?
Because to me, like, because I have YouTube up, okay, it's a little, whoa, I'm lagging. Why am I lagging?
I have no shit.
See, he makes me so mad. You said less than a week and it would be lagging again. I don't know what I did.
I freeze, but once I get used to it, then you'll see how funny I just be. Oh, girl, that's why I love you. Like, I know that it's there. I know, Leticia. I'm shy. I used to be really, really, really shy. I've gotten over a lot of that, but even in certain situations, especially if I'm in a group of people that I don't know, I'm really, really quiet. Like my best friend, she'll walk into a room and she'll be like, "Hi, my name is blah, 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 blah." You know, and you just immediately, well, first off, want to love her, but she's, you know, she has so much confidence and she just walk into a room and put herself out there. I am like scoping the room out first. No. And then maybe I open up.
Can you hear him?
Who, Tommy? No, I can't hear. I can't hear him. Is he being a weirdo? What are you doing, Tommy? Oh my gosh. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. Raise your roof.
It's let's get retarded in here.
Oh, is it
a parody?
Yeah, I think I've heard that one. What a goofball. You're a goofy goof. I'm going to check into the chat here. I had to turn off bells on a lot of bigger YouTube channels because I had notifications constantly clogging my phone. Yeah, that's why I was just saying it was getting a little ridiculous. And I'm down to watch a lot of people, but I don't necessarily need the bell on always. I can still go into my, you know, YouTube, and it's going to show me the recommended, or if I choose to go. And there's enough people that I've watched consistently on certain days that I don't need the notification to know that they're going to go live. Right. You know, Mama and Tommy, I know that during the mornings they do that. I almost caught it live today. I was, it's really early. I mean, it's what, at 4:30? I think it's 4:30 my time. Pretty sure they go live.
Yeah, and it's 5:30 our time, and I am not a morning person.
You'll never see me get on a live at 5:30 in the morning. Just saying.
Yeah, I was.
That's early.
I mean, they're funny in the morning, and you know, I do get up to support and stuff like that, you know, and I'll be down here and I'll start working and stuff, or I'll just sit here and listen to them go back and forth. But yeah, I'm like, my hair is all over the place. My face is always swollen in the morning. God, I can't wait till that's done. And
all for your surgery, right? For your
yeah.
nose or sinuses or
Yeah, I have to have a polyp removed from my sinus cavity. And then they have to drain everything because it was stopping it from draining properly. So I am very, very much impacted, and it's now starting to affect my eye. So so my surgery is Monday.
This coming Monday?
Yeah.
Because I thought it was closer to March or something.
Mm-mm. No, it's this Monday coming up, and then 2 days later is my birthday.
Well, I'm going to be definitely sending you good vibes your way for sure. Aye.
Yeah. And like this morning, I go, because I didn't get up right away. I didn't really want to get up this morning. I was very tired. And I ended up going to bed pretty late last night. And so I finally get up. I grab my phone, check to make sure it was charged because it was being weird last night with charging. Mm-hmm. And I turn on their show because I'm still upstairs. I got to get my coffee and everything. And they're talking about my feet. And I'm like, what did I just walk into? What did I miss?
Why were they talking about your feet?
Because I guess it started with, and I haven't gone back to watch it, and I will, but I guess it started out with Mama talking about her fibromyalgia. And she had said to Tommy, you know, that you know, I can relate to her pain or whatever because I have fibromyalgia as well. And he's like, yeah, but he believes, you know, and then he started talking about my feet, that my feet give me more problems than my fibromyalgia right now, because they're constantly in pain. And I walk, like, as the doctor said, like a tripod, like one of those tripod things. That's how my bones are set. And I've had so many surgeries on my feet to try to correct it, but there's nothing much they can do now other than trying to get it comfortable so I can walk. So, yeah.
Yeah, that sucks. I know when my fibro was every day, not just like flaring up like it does every once in a while now, that it was in my feet and my hands that were always the worst start of it. Oy. No good. I feel for you. For sure.
What did Thrifty Christy say? I sub to everybody, but if they don't have much content, I don't hit the bell. Or just have lost some of my interest in undinging.
Yeah, isn't there a thing with YouTube that if you sub or you hit the bell or whatever, or even subscribe, maybe that's what it is, and you don't actually watch them, that it drops off? Does anybody know? I heard that, and I was wondering.
I don't know. Is that true? Do you know?
I don't know. Like, my first subscriber doesn't watch me. So I was tempted to, if I ever came across her, to see if it just showed up. I don't care if she watches me or not, you know. But well, it would be cool if she would. But I get it. Yeah. She's a reseller too, and busy. But I was wondering if it still showed up on her feed because she was one of my first ones.
Right. And then she said, damn, Destiny, not fair. What's not fair? What'd I do? I didn't do it.
I did
Can't prove it because I burned all the proof.
That reminds me of here's story time. Okay. So when I lived in Kansas, my family still, they lived in Colorado, and I would come back here quite often because my daughter's dad still lived here, you know, so that she could see her dad and also so I could see my family. Well, we were driving either to here or from here back to, to Kansas to home then. Mm-hmm. And my daughter was probably 3, maybe 3.5, 4-ish. Actually, she might have been 4.5, maybe 5. Anyways, it started to really stink in the car, and I was like, what is that? And I'm all, Peanut, This is her nickname. I'm like, Peanut, did you just fart? Or who farted? She's all so, and she still has a really sweet looking, innocent face. But she's just all sitting in the back. And she's all, I did it 2 more times. I did that 2 more times. We still, to this day, like, I tell her that all the time. Or I did it 2 more times. I don't know, honestly, to have a birthday after surgery. Oh, yeah, that stinks, man. I think that the views are what counts. So I know that it's, to get monetized, you have to have 1,000 subscribers, right? And then
Yep,
4,000
watch time minutes in 12 months.
Yeah. I'm glad that they went to that way and that it's not necessarily the views that count now. It's the actual minutes or time. Because before, people would put out some really silly videos and be, making billions or millions off of something that's so dumb because it's clickbait. So hopefully that continues to kind of filter out. And then I'm also glad that YouTube is trying to make it so that people can't do things that are dangerous, because that is insane.
Yeah, there was that one YouTuber. Oh, I don't know what his name is. His channel is completely gone. Completely gone.
Probably then some of these stunts.
Yeah, because of the stunts he was doing.
Yeah, there was this recent, or was it just this last summer? Those 3 YouTubers that unfortunately passed away. When they were trying to film a YouTube video, like a stunt. Like, that's crazy that people go out on a limb. You will never see me go that far as to put myself in danger, but YouTube now makes it a policy that content is not okay.
Right. And they're also like
Perfect example. So stupid.
What's that?
Joanna says the Tide Pod challenge.
I was not even looking at chat, and I was gonna talk about that. The Tide Pod, I think, is like one of the biggest ones, and the Ice Bucket Challenge.
Yeah, the Ice Bucket one, that one would be a little shocking to my system, but at least that one's not as bad as the Tide. I mean, really, people, really, what are we teaching our children? Tide Pods. Are you serious right now? Eating Tide Pods. So
Tommy just said that that's one of his favorite things to do.
I love me some Tide Pods.
That's why you were going all nuts, because you just downed a couple Tide Pods, huh?
That's the side effect.
I'm all jacked up on Tide Pods.
I couldn't afford Tide. I got the ones from the dollar store.
Well, you could have at least made sure they were organic, okay?
And this is what I deal with every day, and that's why 9 times out of 10 we don't get much done.
Well, but it's
He's
also
a clown.
Laughing and smiling. I think humor is a must. That's one of the things that my man and I have. That's awesome between us, is we're both kind of a little bit of goofballs. He's a really big goofball. He just won't ever go on a video. I mean, he at first, if we'd be out in public and I'd be sort of embarrassing, he'd want to roll in a corner and die. But like there's a outdoor type of place called Big Five. I don't know if those are everywhere, but we like to go in there and look at some of the stuff. And I was looking for a yoga mat, and I found one that was like on clearance. And so I was literally pronouncing to the entire store. I was like, baby, hi, baby, I like that dim dare yoga mat. I need that dim dare so I can get my stretch on. My shirt, I'm all like this in the middle of it. My kids, whenever they're around, they want to run away, but he just laughs. He doesn't even, he's like, whatever.
So true story time. I'm supposed to be working. I wasn't supposed to stay on this long, but story time. I went to Florida a year ago this past November, and spent a week with my Nana while she was in respite and before she passed. And I came home, And I mean, I was real sad and everything, but I was very happy to see my family, my children, Tommy. And we go to the grocery store. And yeah, we're over by the produce department. And it's winter here. And what does he do? What does Tommy do? The kids are over in a different section. And he goes and takes 2 onions and this humongous, what was it, squash? Yeah, it was a humongous squash. I mean, like, this was like Miracle Grow galore, humongous. And he sets it up in the potato bin because he knows I have to walk past it. And yeah, I went to walk past it and I like almost literally fell over because I was laughing so hard because I knew it was him. Yeah. He's like, so did you miss me? And I'm like, I honestly, I couldn't talk because I was laughing so hard. And yeah, I almost flipped over the other produce bucket that was there.
That's awesome. That's awesome. When I laugh really, really hard, I start crying. Like, I'm like full on tears. I'm laughing so hard.
Never go to Walmart with him and Jaslyn.
Oh boy, are they quite the combo. I'm a big goofball, so I'd probably just be as crazy as the rest of them. Like, I'll find the craziest hat and I don't care. I tease my daughter sometimes and I'm like, I know how to refrain from letting the crazy out when she's around her friends or even my son. You know, I want to be sort of a cool mom and not totally make them crawl in a corner and die. But when we're in public and there's nobody that they don't know around, it is free game then. But I'll choose my daughter and I'll be like, I'll start doing these little shakes for real. I'm like, I feel it, Peanut. I feel it. And she's just like, no, please, Mom. Please, Mom, not here, Mom. Don't do it, Mom. I'm like, I feel it. I'm going to start dancing. Oh.
Yeah, Tommy almost got beat up. So these 2 things happened in the same day, within actually 20 minutes from each other. So we're standing in line at Walmart, and out of the blue, Tommy just turned around and made it look like he punched Jaslyn in the gut. And she played along with it. And she went, oh, and she fell to the floor, curled up in a ball, pretended like she was crying. And it sounded weird, real. And I'm like, what the heck? Now, I wasn't expecting it. And this lady that was in the aisle next to us, but in the register in front, saw this, threw her stuff on the belt thing, and come charging at Tommy. She was a big girl, okay? And Jaslyn, I don't know, she just jumped up and was laughing, and this woman stopped, shook her head, and went back over to her line, right? And I'm like, you guys got to stop. You guys have to stop. You almost got your butt beat in the store for goofing around, right? And everybody else around us was like staring and everything. And then when they realized that, you know, Jaslyn was fine, they kind of laughed about it. But the lady that was going to beat up Tommy wasn't laughing, and I wasn't laughing. And so I'm like, okay, you guys need to chill. You know, we pay for our items, we leave. We're walking through the parking lot. Now, keep in mind, it's wintertime, and Jaslyn, we all have our coats on. But I didn't know that Jaslyn had removed her arm from her sleeve, and I should have known this was going to happen because of what they pulled in the store. And there was a car that was coming through the aisle, and we're walking on the side, and all of a sudden, Tommy just turns around and just like hits her sleeve, right? And the sleeve bends awkwardly, and she starts screaming like she's in pain. And I'm like, my brain instantly, mom mode. I'm like, what the hell did you just do? And I'm running over there, and this car slams on its brakes. Another one almost rear ends another car. And I'm like, And then I stopped and realized what they were doing. And Jasmine's laughing, and she's got her hand underneath her coat like this, doing this. And I'm like, you guys are going to cause major, major accidents. You guys need to stop. And then within 20 minutes of each other. And I'm like, really? You almost get beat up. You almost cause an accident. You two need to stay apart when we're at the store.
Not go in each other's bubble.
Exactly. I mean, these two play off each other so well. And 9 times out of 10, it's hilarious. And I've gotten to the point now where when they start playing around, I don't take any of it seriously because I know that something funky is going to happen.
Right.
They start.
Yeah.
But she's gone up to him too in the same breath. She's gone up to Tommy and she has punched him in the gut and caught him off guard, or pretending like she punched him, and he plays right into it. And I mean,
and
yeah,
people being nosy are like, you know.
Yeah. You need to discipline your child. We heard that once. You need to learn how to discipline your child and be a parent, because they were goofing off, and Jaslyn went and acted like she was going to punch him. And yeah.
Oh, because she did
Oh, that's right. She did the thing where you go like this and then point it at Tommy. Yeah, I mean we've had people look at us funny. Yeah, it's a joke between Tommy and Jaslyn, but people outside of that don't know that. So if you guys ever see him and Jaslyn together and they're doing that kind of thing, she's not being disrespectful. They're goofing around. It's like their own little language thing. And did we lose Kim? Because all I see is her picture. Well, what did she do? She didn't want to hear my story. I don't know. I think I scared her. Or maybe you scared her. Right? Yeah, Leticia, our kids, they have tablets and they have access to YouTube, but there's a lock on it on the actual tablet that the only thing they can access is their schooling and the kids' YouTube. They can't get anywhere outside of YouTube unless we authorize it. And I think that's how it should be for a lot of kids. At least, especially the younger ones. Yeah. Yeah, like the Tide Pods. That's crazy. Well, where did she go? Oh, she lost connection. We are still live. Yeah, she should be back. But she said she lost connection, so we'll wait here for you and see what happens. But yes, 1 o'clock our time, so in a half an hour our time, we're going to do a live, not a very long one, but we're going to have an announcement to make. So, okay, she is trying to get back on. I'm jumping, sorry, but I'm just responding to what she's saying, letting you guys know. So, here. 19. All right. Let's see what's in the chat. Her laptop froze, so I think, let me find out. Do you need to close the door? So her laptop froze, and I think she's going to try to restart it, but I'm not sure.
Let's restart it. You guys might lose your